O you who believe, whoever among you turns away from his deen, from his religion, then God will bring up people, and he will love them, and they will love him, lowly before the believers and mighty against the disbelievers. And they will strive hard in God's way, and they will not fear the blame of any blamer. This is God's grace, and he gives it to whom he pleases. And God is ample giving and knowing. This is what God tells us in the 5th chapter of the Quran, verse 54. And this is directly applicable to what is going on in the world right now. Look at this. Israel is starving 2 million innocent people, while the so-called Muslim governments sit around the borders doing nothing. They won't even stand up to feed these people. This is a war crime, using starvation as a method of war, and these so-called Muslim governments are sitting there doing nothing. You know what that tells me? That they have turned away from God, that they are not Muslim governments. And all of these priests and imams within those Muslim governments who sit on the boards of these schools and institutions of higher quote-unquote Islamic learning, who are appointed by those governments and who justify those governments, have also turned away from the deen. They have no business teaching any one of us anything about Islam, because they do not live it. They follow the governments who have no concern for the suffering of the Muslims. And the people who bear arms in these countries, Egypt and Saudi Arabia, people who carry weapons, they are certainly not lowly before the believers because they oppress their own people. They won't let them protest. They won't let them do anything to stand up for the suffering of these innocent people in Palestine. And they are not mighty against the disbelievers, but they are slaves. They serve them. They won't even cut off economic ties with them. They are afraid of standing up to the disbelievers. People who are murdering innocent women and children and starving them. So the deen will be given to someone else. Inshallah, it will come here to these people, and they will, God willing, act in a way that God commanded us. And we will protect the weak one day, and we will stand up to those who oppress them, and we will not fear the blame of any blamer as we are standing up for justice. It is sad that all the governments and all the imams who are not imprisoned in the Arab world have given up on the deen of Allah. But this appears to be the situation. And this is what Allah tells us in the Quran. Peace be with you.